and welcome to this week's Lush kitchen menu. I am going to try and talk as quickly as I can and try and fit this 20-minute video into 20 minutes because most of my videos go on for an hour and I take about 10 hours trying to edit them. So I'm going to try and talk as fast as I can while also being informative so that my battery doesn't die because it's blinking at me that it's going to die. So first and foremost, I hope you guys like my top. I've taken the only Lush t-shirt that I now currently own because I got rid of all the other ones. I don't need them that much. I don't really wear t-shirts, but I brought this one and just thought it's not perfect yet. I'm custom making it, but I sort of cut the sleeves off. If I just show you, if I step back slightly, it's kind of a cool idea, I think. It's like a little crop top, little summer crop top. I could wear it with my little shorts underneath. And I'm happy with it. I'm sporting Lush and this is my favourite design of t-shirt. And I digress. So this is the time of year that Lush Kitchen do every year where they introduce you to the summer weather. It's raining outside right now and I'm cold. I don't even know why I'm wearing shorts today, but yeah, Lush always choose the greatest week when there's no sunny weather to bring out the summer menu, and this menu is, I suppose, slightly predictable because they release pretty much these products minus one or two every single year for this particular week. You know, there's always a week where you're like Tennis Ball and Mrs. Whippy are coming out and Fruity Beauty, and this is the week. So this is a week that for some of you, you've never experienced before, and there's some fantastic products this week that you need to get yourself. Me, I don't have to get anything because I have everything. Well, I have most things, and the things I don't have are not vegan, so I don't really care about getting them anyway. Let's just get on to this week's Lush Kitchen menu. So on Monday we start with two products. The first product I'm going to go for is not actually the product that they're bringing out, but I'm going to show you one that is pretty much the same, just shaped different and smaller, and that is the Strawberry Twin Tub Shower Jelly. I have the Strawberry Santa Shower Jelly. The only difference is that this one is shaped like a little Santa and it comes in a small pot, whereas the one you will get is in the normal 250, 240 gram pot. This is an odd scent. And what I mean by odd scent, it's not odd as in it smells odd, as in I don't really think it does Lush justice. That's what I'm going to say, because Lush are known for their obscure smells, their interesting, their complex, multi-layered smells, and this is one of those that I can almost imagine you're getting in a Boots cheap $9.99 set when you need to buy something for someone for Christmas. You don't know what they like, so you buy them a cheap set. I don't do that personally. I always buy them Lush. When in doubt, buy Lush. But some people do, because smell-wise, it's a little bit like Snow Fairy, but doesn't smell like Snow Fairy. I just mean as in it's very meh. If you like, well, I say if you like strawberry, you're not going to get a very bright, very fruity strawberry. This is a very mellow strawberry and it's mixed with floral components. This is what it sort of looks like colour-wise. Yours won't be exactly like this. Woo! This is just slightly fruity, slightly strawberry-ish, but not very sour strawberry, not very fruity strawberry, just, I don't know. I realised I ran out of words. It's probably because I didn't do a venue. I didn't do a menu last week, and so I don't really know what to say. But Strawberry Twin Tub is nice if you just like fruity smells, you want something quite basic. It does its job, it lathers up, it's nice, but that's the problem, it's nice. It's not great, it's not outstanding, it's not disgusting, it's just sitting on that fence being nice, nothing special, walk past it, don't even notice it. Also coming up on Monday, can you see I'm rushing through this, is Mrs. Whippy Bath Bomb. And I have one here, but this is not a good representation of the one that you will get. This is a fairly fresh one, as in I got it during the last batch that they did a few months ago, and it still smells pretty nice. But I'm going to say first and foremost, with Mrs. Whippy, it's not a bath bomb that you want to buy a million of because they do not last. They have sugar on top of here, and because they have soya milk in the ingredients list, they sort of go this brown colour. And then when they go this brown colour, they lose their ability to actually work and function in the bath. So if I was to put this one in the bath, which I will do so at some point, it will just go make a big cloudy mess and not smell particularly great. This shares its scent with a yummy, yummy, yummy range, but there is a difference because this is far more powdery and this is a little bit more sort of tonka lead, vanilla lead, than you would expect yummy, yummy, yummy to be. It's sweet, it's musky, there is a slight floral component as well in there. It's a lovely bath bomb to smell when it comes out fresh, and actually some of the fresh ones are very heady. If you get them in the post and they've just been made, you might find they're too strong. If you do, be patient, give them a few weeks and the smell does go down a little bit and make it a little bit nicer in the bath. In terms of actually functioning in the bath, it doesn't exactly produce the most beautiful bath in the world. It's pretty pale, murky, cloudy colour. You do get the little threads of the pink from the top here and the swirls going across the tub. but it doesn't last that long. It's pretty much one that you get for the smell rather than you get for the performance in the bath. Is it one I'll buy again? Well, clearly, because I have bought one, but it's not exactly one that I love. I think I prefer the smell of this more than I prefer the function of it in the bath. However, it is pretty moisturising, which is really nice, and so I probably would use this as a cocktail rather than by itself, which I shall do so with another product I have on the table in front of me. But Mrs. Whippy will be popular. I can imagine it selling out on the opening day. It always seems to sell out, because who does not like the idea of a bath bomb that is named and looks a little bit like a pile of ice cream? Soft serve ice cream that I wish they could make vegan, because I would absolutely love some. And before you say it, guys, yes, I know there are places in the world that do soft serve ice cream. They're nowhere near me right now, so I'm bitter about that and don't want to talk about that. Let's move on. Okay, on Tuesday, the first product we have coming up is the Soft Touch Hand Serum. I can't really say much about this. I've never smelled this product. I've never tried this product. This product is not vegan, but this product comes out probably, it's definitely one of the top 20 products that comes out the most often in the Lush kitchen. It's very, very, very popular. It's very fruity apparently, but there's so many components in there, and I'm still bitter because there's avocado in there and I can't have it. So again, I'm not going to say too much about that product. There are lots of reviews out online, other people talking about it for you to find out about that. But a product I do know about, and is probably easily my favourite of the week, is Tennis Ball Bath Bomb. This is a boring looking bath bomb. I mean, this just looks like Avo Bath had a best friend and they decided to put themselves in makeup and look identical. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not even funny, Jen. Let's just shut up and get on. Oh my God. Obviously, it's called tennis ball for a reason. It looks like a tennis ball. Oh my God. Now, I know a lot of people had issues with this bath bomb last time, as in it made it very itchy in certain places that I'm not going to say where. I don't know why I won't posh them, if I won't posh at all, but still itchy in certain places and just burning people's skin. So be very wary if you're super sensitive. I don't know what it was about that batch. I never figured out what it was. I didn't personally have any issues with it. Perhaps I'm just as hard as nails, but people did, so just be wary. But this bath bomb smells insane. I wish Lush would do more products in this scent, because this is just tropical, slightly sour. You get the orange and the tangerine and the mandarin, and there's almost an element of blackcurrant in there as well. There are so many elements to this. It's super strong. Really strong. This one again is fairly old, and it probably dwarfs all the products in front of me in terms of smell. It stinks out your room when you get it. It's bright, it's airy, it's spritzy. The perfect summer bath bomb. It's nice and light in the water. It turns your bath water a similar shade to this, and it makes the bath water nice and soft. Not overly soft, but nice enough to enjoy, and it's super spritzy, so that in the summertime when you want a bath, this is great because you won't feel pulled down or weighed down by the smell of this, because it is a summer smell. Would I recommend this? Yes. Should Lush bring out more products in this scent? Yes. For those who don't know, this shares its scent with the Angel's Delight soap. If you love Angel's Delight soap, you'll know what I mean and why I'm so excited by this product. Am I going to buy any more? No, because I'm being super, super good, but I would if I didn't have any of these left in my stash. Coming up on Wednesday are two products that are super limited. One has only been seen at the Lush Summit and online for a brief period of time, and one has never seen the light of day, and I might have the only tub in existence at the moment until next week, obviously. But the first product we're talking about, this is what happens when you're in your flat on a Saturday afternoon by yourself, nothing to keep you entertained. You talk to a camera, you get silly, you say silly things, and I deliriously wish I had some friends to go out with today. I'm a bit of a loner. But this is Grass Solid Shampoo Bar. Yes, straight away, if you've not tried this, this is amazing. I have grown to love the grass scent, especially with the recent release of the Grass Body Lotion. I find that this bubble bar, no, it's not a bubble bar. I find that this shampoo bar is in the same realms as the bubble bar, and I find the bubble bar just slightly less potent than the shower gel. So you get the grassy elements, you do smell the lovely, crisp, light, spring-like smell, but it doesn't have that extra thread of sandalwood over the top that gives the grass shower gel a little bit more, and the body lotion, a little bit more of an oomph feeling about it, a bit more woody feeling. You don't get that so much. It steps back a little bit in the shampoo bar. In terms of lathering up, it works exactly the same as any solid shampoo bar. What I love about Grass Solid Shampoo Bar is the fact that you really don't have to stimulate it very much to get a very, very, very big handful of suds to put in your hair. I literally do that about 10 seconds in my hand, and then I have enough to cover my entire head, and you get a really nice, bright, airy, crisp, light foam that coats your hair and makes it feel lovely and soft. What I'm going to say is in the shower I found that when I washed this out, my hair did feel quite knotty and quite dry, but when I mixed it with avocado co-wash, by the end of it my hair was just as silky and beautiful as I would expect any solid shampoo bar from Lush to do. So I think that this would be more suited for those perhaps with greasier hair, but it's an all-rounder solid shampoo bar, so anyone can really use this. If you like the grass scent, you'll really love this. Smells so good to me. I don't find with these that they stay in your hair very much. Would I recommend this? 100%. This is still one I have from the Lush Summit. I'm currently using my other one in the bathroom, and it is a great solid shampoo bar to have. Also coming up on Wednesday in the Lush kitchen is a brand new product that has never seen the light of day, aside from a couple of little pots, one of which I have here, and that is the Furs body lotion. I have never been a massive fan of the Furs scent. I don't dislike it, I just really have to be in a certain mood in order to enjoy this. But somebody the other day said to me that they thought it smelled of Play-Doh. And ever since that has been told to me, I cannot help but smell Play-Doh every time I use this body lotion. It really does, which is probably not selling it very well for you guys, but it is a lovely, lovely scent. So this is what it looks like in the tub, and I should warn you right now, it's rather thick, as you can see, and it's very, very strong in scent. However, that might not be a reflection on the body lotion that you get if you order one, because with the last body lotion week that we had a few weeks ago, my body lotions were super thick and all the ones that were released from the kitchen were fairly thin. So don't hold me to it when I say that this is quite a thick lotion, because it might not be for you. One of the key ingredients in this body lotion, and indeed the body spray, is Mimosa Absolute. And this is what gives this a very odd floral smell to describe. As I described in my blog, it's a very thick, wholesome, hazy, milky floral smell. So it almost smells like there's vanilla in it, but there's not. And it doesn't smell like vanilla, it just smells like something like vanilla, something creamy, something decadent, something slightly sweet alongside the floral components. I really like this body lotion actually. I've been using it for the last couple of days since I found out it came out in the Lush kitchen, and it's one that absorbs into the skin really, really quickly. I can't feel it on my skin at all. It hasn't left it sticky or greasy, and it does moisturize really well. The scent stays on your skin for a really, really long time, which is lovely. I'd say maybe a good hour, hour and a half, you can still smell it on your skin, and it would work perfectly in collaboration with the body spray. I would say that this is an all-round body lotion for any skin type. I wouldn't say people with greasy skin would find this a problem. I don't think people with dry skin would find this a problem. If you like the first smell, I think you'd really appreciate this. It does smell very, 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 very similar to the body spray, and I honestly couldn't really find much of a difference between this and the coconut hand scrub. So if you like one, you will love the other. This is going to sell pretty fast, I would say. Not necessarily a summer smell for me. I know it's supposed to evoke happiness, but you can have happiness in the autumn, in the summer, in the winter, in the spring. I'm just going to sniff my wrist for a bit longer before I get on. On to Thursday in the Lush kitchen menu. First up we have the British Nanny Facial Moisturizer. Again, not vegan, never tried, so I'm going to step back from that and say you're going to have to do your own research for that one there, because I don't want to say anything when I have no idea what the product is like. But it came out very recently in the kitchen, therefore something tells me it was quite popular when it did. But the second product coming out on Thursday is the wonderful smelling squidgy soap Summer Pudding. Now this is a soap for those who like the squidgy type, and for those who love things like Happy Blooming, because it is cherry, 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 cherry. It's such an odd looking soap, but again, at the same time, it does look like a bit of a slab of pudding, and you do sort of want to sink your teeth into it because it is nice and squishy, but it is super good at moisturizing, and it's a very strong smelling soap. It smells to me of almonds and cherries, and there are little tiny bits of almond flakes, well, not almond flakes, but bits of almond within the soap, so you get a very slight exfoliation when you use this product. As I described on my blog, it does remind me of a nice freshly baked cherry Bakewell tart, which is just making me hungry. I've been researching puddings for the last hour. I don't know why, because I'm not allowed puddings right now, but I've been researching raw vegan puddings to make, and now talking about this just makes me want to eat something bad. I have already, and I can't show you because I've thrown it away, I've got rid of the evidence. I have recently eaten an entire tub of Pip and Nut about an hour ago. So that's my pudding for now. But summer pudding soap is really, really heavy in scent, so if you don't like strong smelling things, I would avoid it like the plague. It's just like Happy Blooming in the fact that it is super strong. When you lather it onto your skin, you do have the scent there for quite a long time afterwards. And it's just nice and squishy. If I had money and I used a lot of soap, I would definitely buy a piece of this because it is really lovely and definitely something you should try. And on to Friday in the Lush kitchen menu, and we have two really awesomely fruity things. We start out with, and this is a really sad looking piece of soap, something called Mr. Punch soap. Please don't be put off by this really poor piece of soap. It just looks depressing, doesn't it? The idea of this soap, as the name suggests, is it is modelled on the idea of a punch, like the drink, a punch, like a tropical fruity punch smell. And that is what you get when you smell this. Now, I was really excited before I first tried this because there was a description that said it included beetroot oil, therefore it had a blackcurrant element. And I was just thinking at the time, oh, another comforter scented product. It is not comforter at all, but there's something so beautiful about this. So this is like blackcurrant mixed with juniper berries. And for those of you who've had sparkly pumpkin and you know this odd, slightly astringent, slightly tartness of the juniper berries, imagine that mixed with blackcurrant and throw in a dashing of orange oil and you know what Mr. Punch soap smells like. It's so unique in its scent, and I do again think this is one of those scents that would benefit being made into other products, perhaps a scrub, a body lotion, a shower gel, even a perfume would go down so well with this. What is great about the smell of this soap is that it's for all seasons at any time of the year. This is so comforting in the winter months, but at the same time it's nice and light and crisp and fruity for the summer months. What I will say about this soap, and this is a clear example of that, is that this does tend to shrink. So once you finish using it, I highly suggest that you pat it down and put it somewhere dry, because otherwise you'll end up having a piece of soap that looks like a shriveled up toe. But having said that, this does last a long time if you do take care of this soap, because I found that a block, this is a 100-gram block, this would easily last me 3 to 4 months if I use it once or twice a day. It's got a long life on it, and I think it will last a lot longer given how small it is compared to the original size. Not much difference at all. This is a really good soap that does lather up quite well, but at the same time, because it's glycerin based, you don't get as much of a lather as you would, for example, the summer pudding soap beforehand. Having said that, the scent stays in your skin for a very short time after the bath, but it's not something to really write home about. And the final product coming out on Friday in the Lush kitchen is Fruity Beauty Shower Gel. Now, this is a shower gel that I like, but I don't think it's as amazing as other Lush shower gels. Now, this is a shower gel that I've had an awful long time. In fact, this went out of date on the 18th of October last year. And this one bottle, now it looks full, but I've probably used about maybe a quarter of it so far, and it's lasted me so long. What is really great about this shower gel is the fact that it lathers up well. You don't need a lot. Consistency wise, it's fairly thin. If I just show you here, if you can see this, it's sort of fairly thin, not as thin as the recent Dear John. Might as well do this and show you as well. Not as thin as the recent Dear John, but not as thick as some of other Lush shower gels like Snow Fairy and Rose Jam, things like that. It has a really lovely fruity smell. My problem, and I say this every single time this product comes out, and I've said it in my review, my problem is if you're not feeling well, this is not a good shower gel to use. And I say that because it smells to me like the aftermath of a house party. So if you imagine waking up in the morning, you're a bit hungover, which we don't do because that's just wrong and immoral. We don't drink. I don't actually drink, and I don't know who I mean by we, but let's move on. You come downstairs, the whole flat's a mess. You come in the kitchen and you've got half-drunk drinks. Half-drunk drinks. Those drink smells that you get sort of reminds me a little bit of this. If you made cocktails but didn't finish them the night before, and then, yeah. If I'm feeling really under the weather and I use this in the shower, I tend to find that I find myself gagging or just feeling really sick and nauseous. There's just something about the smell of this that reminds me of stale drinks and being hungover, basically. I think maybe because there's vodka in this. And you can't, again, it's like Ponche. I can smell that there is alcohol in this, but I cannot smell the alcohol. So I cannot smell vodka, because believe me, if I could smell vodka, this would be in the bin right now. I wouldn't invest in it whatsoever. You can't smell the vodka, but you can sort of understand why it's there, if you get my drift. So this is what it looks like. It's one of the most murkiest ones here. And the key ingredients in this is lemon oil and pineapple. And it's mostly, I think, the pineapple smell that comes out. But what is really great is it's not that bitter, sour, more sour than bitter pineapple smell, like really citrusy bright. This is more like a gentle fruity smell. And the lemon as well, it's not spritzy, it's not bright, it's not zesty, it's very sort of subdued slightly. This one also features lime oil and bergamot oil, and again you can definitely detect the lime oil in there. And the ingredient in here that has the biggest impact, I think, not in terms of the smell overall, you can't smell it really, but in terms of the other smells that come out of this, is there also is myrrh resinoid. And myrrh is a very warming, one of those smells that just sits at the bottom of other scent families and just allows all the other components to come together and just sort of level themselves out a little bit. And I think it is the myrrh resinoid in this shower gel that allows the other smells, the lime, the lemon, the bergamot, the pineapple, just to simmer a little bit less than they would normally do if they were left to their own devices. So what you get is a nice fruity, well-rounded smell. And as I say, a really lovely smell, not something that captivates me and makes me fall in love with it, but something that definitely I enjoy using. In fact, I'm going to use it this week. I haven't used this product probably since the 18th of October last year, but this is a nice one to have in the summer months. So there we have the Lush kitchen menu for another week. I apologise for not doing last week. I was sort of like living and leaving the house and stuff, like, I know, crazy stuff, right? Like, whoa Jen, no, don't go crazy on us. So I wasn't able to do that, but there will be another video from moi this week. I'm hoping to do 2 more videos actually, one Lush and one non-Lush, so please check those out. And I hope I haven't missed anything out in terms of products or in terms of description, because I seem to have rushed the first part, then I got disrupted by something else, had to stop and make a phone call. That lasted an hour, then I came back and filmed a bit more, then my camera, or the thing in my camera, decided not to work and I had to fix that. So I'm finally back. I've probably missed half the products. It's probably already the following Friday and the new Lush kitchen menu's out, and no one's probably interested in what I'm saying anyway, so there's the Lush kitchen menu for the week. My top 3 products of the week, looking at what I've got now, definitely without a doubt tennis ball. Love tennis ball. I'm actually going to say Furs body lotion because I really like that smell, and if you like furs you'll really love that. And I'm going to go with Grass Solid Shampoo Bar because I have a secret love. It's not really secret, is it? Because everyone knows. But I sort of have a bit of an obsession with Lush hair care. And talking of Lush hair care, I need to go and sort out my hair now. And I'm going to use some Ibiza Party. Yeah, peace out. See you next week. Bye.